wrong with me. Dream Team's right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. All right, our coach Destroyer. This is Whitey.
And I'm the coach of the Wonder
This
Hogs.
is Calvin.
Coach Cabinet Dogs.
And the week is over. The probably 3 weeks of absolute hell that people have been put through as either an Ablett owner or a seller or a non-owner.
Glad I didn't trade him.
3 weeks of ridiculous crap that has surrounded a bottom 4 team is finally over. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We've got some more to go on with, like important stuff like green vestings, etc. Calvin, how did you go this week?
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid, Roy. Obviously, didn't have Joel Selwood there, which hurt.
Yeah.
Didn't have Ablett, which there, because traded him. That hurt.
What'd you do?
I'm not saying traded. I'm going to use a word of...
I wish this was a full-time job, because you know what I would have spent today doing? I would have gone into the archives and would have gone, previously on DG Talk. And then it would be, oh, God.
Hey, Gumby.
Doesn't matter.
Gumby, shush. It was. I still scored pretty well. I got him Mark Murphy for him, which didn't score very well. Either way, I'm ranked about 1,000. It's doing very solidly. And
1,010.
1,010. 10-10, I like to call it.
Yeah.
It's a new cricket game I invented.
Right.
Dog, how'd you go?
How did I go?
Yeah.
Well, not as well as you blokes, because I'm wearing the green. However, 21.46. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Pretty good
You're
score
on the
this
way
week.
up, ain't you?
That's pumped me up. I'm
That's
into
alright.
6,000 and something now. So that's a positive thing.
Come on, stay
I was 49,000 a few weeks ago.
Stop! Have a time.
Right.
Let's have a look at what the dog is wearing tonight. You cannot wear a green vest and cover it like this.
It's supposed to be a red vest. That's
No.
how angry I am.
No. You cannot have a green vest on and cover
The
it.
green vest is on.
Yeah, you could wear it under your bloody t-shirt. You're trying to cover it. I wore the vest with honour. Embrace it.
I'm embracing.
Well,
No, he's not embracing
no,
it.
he's not, but he's come with a positive attitude. I'll tell you what, if you're covering up the corners of it, means that he'll talk to us and, be a little bit upbeat, I think we should let him do it.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Sorry, dog.
Right. And the picture's still on the website.
Yeah, hey,
That
it's
is.
a new rule
Well,
I brought in.
You are
It goes
embracing it.
tomorrow.
He's realised that he is going to be wearing it quite often this year.
I'm
Now,
just trying to accessorise.
okay. Right.
Oh, destroy.
Yeah. I got.
Let's not forget about. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Do it right.
Hang on.
I'll just get through it quickly.
Hang
I
on.
got 22.46 and I'm ranked 8.
What? You are so cool. You're the greatest man in the world.
Yeah,
Best true coach
well,
in the world.
No, I've done something that, well, like I said, it cost me sleep.
I did.
I woke up through the week because I got tricked into trading. Are we going to talk about Ablett now?
Oh, we can.
Let's do it.
I think we can.
Yeah.
I actually woke up. Like, if DT's costing me sleep,
It is.
something's not right.
I know.
And it
It's
did.
not good.
Because I woke up during the week and I thought, bloody hell, I had a bit of a sweat.
Yeah.
And I thought, I friggin' traded Ablett. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
He won't be out that long. It wasn't even that bad. And lo and behold,
Oh, no.
been friggin' tricked into it.
Yeah, your dream is very misleading, boy. Because the doctors... Well, look, okay. We traded Ablett because of the following reasons. We probed around our little resources.
Everywhere.
You're not believe. The guys at the Herald Sun who have so many contacts, they all traded Ablett.
Yeah.
They all
They
traded.
said, see you later.
The websites were saying, he could be still another 2 to 4. He went for his first run Monday. He full trained yesterday, being Wednesday, and now apparently he's full fitness, ready to go. Based on all that prior information,
And
the answer
the
was
secret footage that Roy went and
Exactly.
shot.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
but the obvious answer was to trade it based on all that
And
information.
you know what? We are, Warney was out of character when he traded first week,
That-
but
yep.
he needed to do that at that stage.
Yep.
We were in a position we didn't need to do that. So we were, if you went back and got the quotes, we were like, he will play GWS.
Yep.
He will play GWS based on the information we had then.
Yep.
Yep.
And then in that week, so we gave it a week to get more information. In that week,
It
we
got
were then
worse.
convinced
Yeah.
that it is going to be long.
There were more
When assistant
conflicting
coach-
reports
yeah.
than anything you've ever seen.
So
Yeah.
let's just jump on it now then. He will play this week.
Yes.
He's definitely going to run out on the ground this week. People are saying he's
yeah.
going to be a late withdrawal. What percentage
I'm in that
chance?
boat a little bit.
What percentage chance of
Oh.
late withdrawal?
Late withdrawal percentage chance, probably only 20%.
Yep.
But there's Still
There's
that
still-
chance.
of course
I think there's still that chance.
All right, next thing is, if he plays, he will never start as a sub.
Yeah.
Could he potentially be taken off if they are down by an X amount or up by an X amount?
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. They've talked about resting him in the forward line and all that sort of stuff this week, saying that he'll play a bit forward. Wish he was playing someone harder than GWS
No.
because he's actually a chance to kick a bag against them if he does. Instead of
He'd
score
kick
150.
10. He'd
Yeah,
kick 10
he'll
if he
easily
plays
kick
forward.
it.
But I don't know.
If he was playing Geelong,
Yeah.
would he play?
No.
Definitely not.
No chance of a win
He's the
and
next-
hard bodies smashing you
Yeah.
from
And they
everywhere.
don't even have all the old bodies. We're going to get to teams in a moment anyway. But yeah.
So,
anyway.
okay, I think he's 100% chance to play
Yes.
and 100% chance of avoiding the vest.
Yeah.
He will not go off.
Okay.
And as a result of that, I
He's a
think his
genius.
score may be affected slightly.
Yeah.
But not as much now that J Mac is not playing, who would have tagged him.
Enough for captain? We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later.
The only way he could not play, most teams have a training session on Friday, don't they?
Yep.
If he somehow got swelling out of that, but it's only a bruised knee. I don't even
There's
understand why he was carried
Some
out
people
now.
have said that he's superhuman and he comes back early. I think he's super soft.
He's
Yeah.
super soft.
And that was probably just a traditional little, I hurt my knee. Let's rest him at training during the week and you'll play on Saturday, what we would have done to 95% of the players in the comp.
Well, the thing is, if you
Bit
go to
soft.
the doctor
Yeah.
and you've banged your elbow, you
Yep.
go to the doctor and they say, "Can you move it for me?" Oh, no, I can't. I can't move it. It's too sore. Doctor's going to say, "Well,
3 to 4.
that's at least 4.
Yeah.
That's 4 weeks."
Yeah.
And then I come out and go to you boys. Doctor says 4. I say 1. And then I go to bed and I'm like, "Look how bloody loose it is. It's fine." So that's what I think's happened.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
Roy, just on summing up, because we're going around the ground still.
Yeah.
You're 80.
Yeah, I'm coming 80th.
80 chance to win the car.
Well, I guess I have to be in the mix.
You do.
Being 80th, team's reasonably well structured, and I don't have Ablett though.
Chugga chugga big red car, we're gonna ride all day long. Roy's in the front seat, he's jumping like a star. Roy's in the front seat, he's our chance to win the car. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car, we'll travel near, we'll travel far. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car, we're gonna ride the whole day long.
Yeah!
That is very embarrassing.
Chugga, chugga, chugga!
I was
Do it.
hoping that thing was never coming back out again. I'll tell you something funny though. We probably made that a few years ago. I was probably only
10,000?
Yeah,
No,
probably.
yeah,
I
no.
think I was in the 200s. I jumped up to that sort
You're
of.
in a good position at the moment, Roy.
Yeah,
If you
I'll
have not
take
seen
it.
that before, we'll show you the whole thing at the end of the episode.
Oh
If you'd
yeah, it's
like to
worth
watch
hanging
that.
around for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd have to say I am in the mix, but probably next week I'll be outside 5,000 for all I know.
Yeah, nice. All right, what do you reckon it's time for, V8?
Probably teams.
All right, let's look at some teams.
Okay, I'm going to start off with Demons versus the Hawks, and it's going to be an absolute dream team fest by the Hawks that game.
Fantasy Feast.
People have been scoring. There's a wicked article on our website at the moment
Yeah.
about who's easy to score on, and the Demons are right up there. So the Hawks are going to have an absolute field day there. The Demons, there's no relevant ins or outs because really they've only got one relevant player, and that's Magna, and he's in. So he's safe.
Who's are you going to tag?
Oh, Mitchell,
Yeah.
probably.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No, he won't.
Oh, yeah, sorry. He plays a variety of roles.
won't
You
take
never know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, so for the Hawks, Young's back in.
Yeah,
He's
clean.
a sort of reasonably relevant player of the past, but
Yeah.
I don't know. You wouldn't get him these days. Hodgie's out.
What?
Yes.
Shit, what?
Hodgie's out.
Magnus tagging Mitchell.
Yeah, is that what you're
Oh.
hanging on to?
I thought he was going to
He would if Hodgie was playing.
I thought he was going to
That would be a tough contest, those two nuggets against each other.
It would. You
But
know
he's
what
not
happens when Mitch is in a tough contest like that? He likes just to go back off.
turn to jelly.
So that's really all that's relevant there. Hodges out for the Hawks. The rest of them will
Make
go
them
off
all
their
run
face.
free. Oh.
One thing I noticed, I liked, the cross. White cross.
Oh, me boy!
He's off the bench, he's back on a wing. You know what that means? Return to the 100-point club.
Is it really?
Yep, goodbye 40s days. He's back.
I
Really?
Monday. Yep,
He will be back.
yeah, he will.
117.
Yep, that'll be the cross for you. Then I've got the Crows versus the Cats. Josh Jenkins. He's your old boy. Isn't
He is an ex-Bomber boy.
Yeah.
Didn't play or anything, so
Yeah.
nothing really to know about there. He's a little bit older now because he's over there.
Yeah. So we'll see if he gets a decent run.
What's
you
he
know
worth?
what?
Just over 100?
I don't know, but he's worth that.
Oh,
Somewhere. He's guaranteed. Guaranteed sub.
As a big man.
Oh, well, he's crap, isn't he?
Yeah. That's bloody what goes into the submarine article.
Not only
He's crap.
He's a crap detector. That's what he is.
And I've got Geelong. Good news for you boys.
Oh.
Selwood, after missing his favourite team to absolutely brutalise, is back. So Steve Johnson got all his points last week, and he's back. So Stevie's back. Good news for you blokes. GWS versus Suns. Now, for GWS, Cameron's back in, which might help a couple of people's bench. Townsend. He's back in. He's tagging.
We love him.
Trelaw's back in. Good news. A lot of us got Trelaw in the other day. He's back in. Chadwick's back in as well.
The Chad.
People that chased his hundreds, then got his 20 or whatever he got.
And he's a couple of weeks on the sideline.
Yeah, he's back.
Awesome.
Phillips, Tassie boy.
Oh,
Ruckman.
yeah. Upgraded from the rookie list.
Yeah, he could save a few people's ruck dilemmas with some bench depth if you were to go that way, but it's highly risky, but he is there. Brogan is, of course, out,
Yeah.
which, you'd say that's good for the big boy Giles, although they have got another little backup there now. This is the one that pissed me off. McDonald.
Yeah. Oh, old Mac.
Old Mac is out, and I don't know what the reason is.
What they call it, undisclosed? No.
Well,
Please
they
explain.
Said, basically, they said specify and then unexplained. Yeah, I don't know.
So, angry thing about that. Well, me as a GWS supporter, no, if I really was one, wouldn't you want your big, tough old bodies
Must
there?
be a personal
Yeah,
reason.
better
There's
not be
something
a rest
probably
or
missed
something.
out on because they want to win this game. They need him to
That's
do it.
right.
Everyone has been talking up his game on the weekend
Yeah.
too. So it must be something along those personal reasons.
A chance
I
of a
don't
late
know. That's
inclusion.
guess.
Right, maybe. Late inclusion, reverse submarine hat, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't like his chances. In for the Suns is, of course, Ablett. And even though I just had...
Who's this Ablett we speak of?
Even though we just had that Suki rant, I'm going to say, well done to everyone that held him.
Yep.
Hats off to you. I tried to have the strength. I lasted a week. You guys had the strength. So you're laughing. Well done. Because, as I said, first week as well, 1 trade to trade him out, 3 trades to get him back. So
Not when he comes back and has a couple of 80s.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Downgrade
We
magnet.
can't turn this into an anti-Ablett club.
No, especially when he's back in.
I want to.
Yeah.
That game.
Yeah.
There, we'll be watching that.
Where?
In Brisbane.
Oh,
we're heading up to
sick.
Brisbane this weekend, so this is probably a good time to talk about that. Saturday afternoon, while we're talking about Saturday afternoon games, come down to the Pineapple Hotel. We'll be there probably, from about 2 o'clock, but maybe a little bit early because I think that's 1:40 game. So
we'll be copping a heap of shit from everyone that comes down.
So if you're
that
actually not invited,
oh, he's up to 200. He's on 200.
then we're going to change venues.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I'm bringing a security guard
You know what? You know what a kid said to me in class today?
or a blade. What?
This kid goes to me. Do you reckon Ablett will play? And I said, yeah, I reckon he will. And he goes to me, wow, shittest trade ever by you last weekend.
Did you?
Yeah, that's what he said. And I said, well done, mate. You've just sworn at a teacher. It's a lunchtime detention.
Well played.
But I did back it off. I said, but you told the truth. Half a
But
lunch.
you still told the
You
truth.
still
Half a
told the
lunch.
truth. So half lunch, that's fair. Code's back, which is a bit of a good news story.
Yeah.
Samsung's also back. Risky
T8.
telly. Yep, T8. Bocky's out. Irrelevant. Okay.
Right.
Boom, boom. That's me.
Galvinator.
I got the Richmond-Sydney game. Who gives a whoop? Not anyone really.
Tithead.
A few people have chased JPK,
Yeah.
right? Jackson is back in for Richmond. Sure thing to tag him.
Right.
Goods out, obviously out with a quad. And a lot of people have Goods. You've got to trade him. He's about 6 weeks, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Unless his name's Ablett and he's back in next
well
week.
done,
So,
Sydney. Thanks for
Yeah.
telling the truth.
yeah,
Right from the start of the week
Honesty.
too.
it's the honesty system.
Who would you be trading to if you had goods?
That's a great call.
Who shall I try? Now, coin-wise, I still
Yeah.
like Christensen, who
Yeah.
you guys got in last week. But if you don't have your Steele, you don't have your Robbo that we were lucky enough to get at the start, then they're obviously the first one. Dustin Martin's starting to come good if you
He is,
don't
yeah.
have him. and he dropped a lot. So they're probably
Beamer?
the best option. Me boy Beams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a bit more coin. I think he's the most expensive player now in the
Well,
Fords.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why?
well, guess what? It's
Why?
going up
You know
more.
why? Beam him up even more.
Right.
All right.
All right.
This is the one we're going to watch. Brisbane versus Collingwood. Now, out for
Yeah.
Brisbane is Adcock. Big out. Few people have him. But your boy's back, dog, that you want to get in.
Drummo. He's got
Drummo's
over
back.
the injury.
The one whose
Drummo's
kid had held him.
Another
lost.
big in for them
Yeah,
is a guy that we're going to be looking at. What do you want?
Just a bit of an opener, mate.
There, mate. There it is.
Thanks, mate.
Another guy that is in for Brisbane, who is a dual position gun. Everyone had him locked in at the start of the year. He plays his first game. Don't jump on this week. Be patient. Get him after he plays 2. Is Zorko.
The Zork.
Zork is in.
He's here ready.
It's huge.
And
Now, he's going to be your
Guess
horse.
who's going to be watching him?
Who?
Live.
Who?
You.
And?
Me.
And?
Smoke.
All of us.
Yeah.
So Zorko's going to be like your Horsley. We'll call it now. He was the guy everyone had at the start, just hasn't played yet. He's been ripping up at the Niaffle, and he'll be there for sure. And the other guy they've got in is Reigns.
Oh, I've got something to add about Zorko.
Go, add.
Bit underdone.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he really?
Yeah, he'll start on the pine.
Right,
But
Right.
that's all right.
that's okay. And the other big one for them is Reigns. We'll talk about that when it comes captain time. He's a prick of a tagger,
Do you
that
know
bloke.
what? We've never cared about him as a tagger before, really, in the past.
He held
Because
He's
Gazza.
a
injured
freaking hero.
He held Gazza to 97, and he held Joel Selwood to 69.
That's the worst one.
And hurt his head.
That and Jilly Brain did not like
And
that.
hurt his head and Abbott's knee.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to
Oh,
trade Pendles.
God,
next
he's a
week.
friggin' bully. Anyway, we'll talk about his role later on when I put my old pirate hat on. And Collingwood, Didak. Didak is in.
Yeah.
He's a target for people. He's very cheap and obviously
Yeah.
has the potential of averaging 90 plus. And the other one that is out for Collingwood is Johnson. And my concern there, dog,
Oh, no.
is
what
what
are you
effect
gonna
will this have on Heath Shaw?
say? None.
No,
No,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't reckon it will.
Johnson didn't play the first couple. Oh, that's when bloody Shaw was shit, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But he played that well last week.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be worried.
And he was off early, wasn't he? Johnson, injured.
Um,
Happened first quarter, didn't it?
not sure.
I think it did.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just something to keep an eye on. Last game I've got here, Essendon versus West Coast. Should be a pretty good game. It's on Essendon.
Yeah. Get on
With
the
all their
Boris.
injuries,
Mm.
are unchanged.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They had no one to bring in.
Yep, that will.
They just need stance.
Just keep rolling with it.
Bloody
They say.
stand.
Talk about him in a minute. And for West Coast, Adam Selwood is out, who's one of their taggers. Frees up Job and maybe Stanton a little bit more. Broke his hand, and there is still no Nick Naitanui. My game's done. Dog.
All right, let's get
Handball.
into the Sunday games. Now, interesting from the Sunday, North Melbourne Bulldogs. Not much. I've got not much to report here, which is good because I won't take one. Goldstein,
Be a first.
centre half forward, he's in.
Goldie's in.
Yeah, and
Oh.
named centre half forward. While these are extended bench games, I think he's playing. So we've got H-Mac and Goldie together again.
I don't like that.
No, I don't need that. For the Doggies, Clay Smith and Tory Dixon are both on the pine.
Right.
They've been brought into the
Interesting.
squad. Extended bench.
Tory Dixon!
They're a fair chance to play, or at least one of them anyway, because, well, Tory Dixon's coming for his third game, so his price is about to rise, hopefully.
Yeah.
But they've also named their Fletcher Roberts, who's a $98,000 forward, and Daniel Pearce. Isn't there already a player called Daniel Pearce in the competition? Spelled
No.
differently.
Daniel
98k midfielder there. Probably 3 of those will miss. I reckon Clay Smith will probably get the game. I don't know.
I'd say
So,
you're probably right there.
but that's that. Fremantle. Oh shit! I should be pressing these buttons. Fremantle and Port Adelaide. That's the other Sunday twilight game. Sandy is back. All right, he's there. Neil and Spur, a couple of little cash cows that people are either on or thinking about. Extended bench there for them. And no Redden is in for the Power. So that's a little bit of a worry for anyone wanting to need that. And finally, the last game. We actually have a Monday night game. So this
I didn't know
throws
that was
shit.
coming. Yeah.
Same.
I've called for a partial lockout, dog.
Well, it's bloody hard because the sad thing is about this, I didn't write anything down because it doesn't freaking matter. There's no outs. They won't announce their team, or it won't be finalised until Saturday afternoon.
Now, can we
So-
just clarify for all those people asking?
Yep.
I was joking. There's
There's
no partial lockout.
Yeah, no, that's one there. I guess you can look at it on Saturday, but you can't do anything to your team.
But Kelvin, is there a loophole?
Yeah,
No.
probably is.
No, there's not.
Settle down, mate. It's just
All right.
people coming to you for a bit of help.
It's not help, Roy.
Okay, it's time for this because we forgot it before. Calvin's just looking for a goal. That's how switched on we are today. That is a bit golden. No, the Golden Stubby must be under some shit over there. I don't know. Anyway, Golden Stubby this week. I think no prizes for guessing who it is.
It's not his first win, either.
Not his first. He found it.
Yeah.
Found it. Well played. This is the third time he's won it, and this goes to Brent Stanton.
Tell us what he did, Calvin.
Calvin,
No,
good man.
I shall tell you, really. 39 touches, 17 marks, 8 tackles, and he actually kicked no goals 3.
Yeah.
So he could have cracked the 200 mark.
That would have been ridiculous.
Out of those 39 touches, 36 of them uncontested.
That is unheard of.
Out of 17 marks, 17 uncontested.
17.
This is the biggest question I've got for you.
Oh,
Is Stanton a bigger pig than Swanee?
Yes, he is. This year he
Well,
has been anyway.
when we interviewed Swanee, he said he only goes back, behind the ball for those little marks if he needs to jack his dream team score up.
Yep.
That's how he just.
He does it if he needs to.
Yeah.
Stanton does it because he wants to.
Okay.
Stanton must
He's a
have
bigger
himself
pig.
as captain
He must.
all the
Talk
time.
about that later. Stanton, gold
Wow,
Stubby.
well done.
Well done, bro.
If I
Damn
owned
strong.
him and was
big
watching
thing
that,
there.
I would have been, oh, woo!
Look at him having a beer. Stanton, 193. It's a new modern day Dream Team record. He has the highest ever Dream Team
Can I
score
tell
since
you-
DT's been
Hats
going.
off to you, Brent.
Can I tell you for a fact, I know about 40 people had him locked in as captain. You know
40.
how I know
Oh,
that?
me,
Oh.
oh, God. Every one of them.
Did you
Told
get
you.
quarter by quarter or minute by minute updates on
They-
Twitter?
They all tell me.
They
If
love
you
it.
had Stanton captain, you would have let me know, I reckon. So, no, good on you. It's a bit of a gutsy pick, and I'll tell you why this week. He may be a good option, but may not be a good option, but therefore he is not a safe option.
I call that
Oh.
a segue.
It's not like a dog. Dog.
Well,
It's not like,
How does it go? Give everyone a lesson.
like that, like angry.
I think you're the only one that can do it.
You're so good at that.
Pretty sure I am.
Really good at it.
Pretty sure. Let's keep talking about my mate Stan.
Oh, yes, okay.
Right.
Brent Stanton.
I've got a hot tip for you. Stanton has played 6 games this year.
Right.
In games when he's been tagged, he's averaged 85. Did you hear that?
Right.
Games he's been tagged, he's averaged
He's
85.
only
Horrific
once.
captain.
Hey, he's been tagged twice.
Twice.
He got tagged by Harbour for 93 and Marty Clark for 77.
Right.
So that's a bad average for
At
a captain
85,
score.
yep.
It is.
When he doesn't get tagged, he's averaged 159.
What?
Okay.
That is insane.
So the question is this, as far as picking him for captain,
Yeah.
will he be tagged? If the answer's no, then he's a good option.
Hmm.
So will West Coast tag him? I think they're going to have to. After what he did last week, he won so much uncontested ball, he's going to have to be tagged either by McGinnity, which will probably go to Joe.
Yeah.
He's their main guy at the
That
moment,
makes
now
sense.
that Adam Selwood is out. But I still think someone like Scott Selwood, a lot of West Coast fans are tweeting me saying, West Coast will not just let him go. People are saying West Coast have a good spread. They will not allow him to run loose like that.
Mm-hmm.
He did it against the Lions.
Yeah.
Okay? So, against the Lions, that makes me think, okay, Collingwood play the Lions.
Oh.
Swanee, great pig himself, and Pendles. Got all excited, didn't I?
Yeah,
Thinking,
as you would.
yeah, no rains. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then someone go, Calvin, he's actually back this week. And I was like, what?
Shit.
Hold on, quick. Calvin, fire it. Is he back this week? Is Rains back this week? Oh, I think he is. I'll just check. And he got on his computer and he tapped away at the keys. Yep, definitely back. And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh,
So
So
now
were
I-
you sitting at your computer there?
he was on the ship.
I was on the ship.
Right. No internet on
Starboard.
Port.
Anyway, I was trying to think of the other ones.
Front.
Left.
You're a bloody primary school PE teacher. They can play like game. Scrub the next.
Claim the ship. Anyway. I forgot where I was up to. Oh, Starbridge. So I went back to the drawing board and I thought, okay, where is Raines going to go? Is he going to go to Swanee or is he going to go to Pendles? Last time they played each other was round 22 last year. He went to Pendles and held him to 94 points.
Right.
My thing with a tagger, if a tagger's done a good job, he'll usually go there again. I am 75% certain he will go to Pendles, which will therefore free up Swan, who's averaged 122 on Brisbane in his last 3. Now, if he's given up scores like they allowed Stanton to have last week, plus, don't forget, Stanton 193, Heppel 137, Jobe 134, Swanee's going to get in that.
Swanee's happy.
He doesn't get the tag.
I just put up your little picture there.
Which one?
That's good.
That's some of my best work.
Look at the
That is
on
awesome.
that.
I had to do it twice because I forgot that Raines was there. First had a big cross through the rain. Anyway.
I like Pendle's Mo.
It looks good.
So
Swanee's
Swanee's my number 1. Stanton is the number 2 because he may not get the tag.
What's Stanton's symbol? Just someone with hair.
Stanton's like
Actually, this is very Lego hair.
Stanton's that, someone with hair. It's very simple. So if you see us in the crowd and you walk past me, you're like, oh, that's
It's Calvin.
That's the pirate. He looks cool without his hat on. I won't have it on. You probably won't recognise me. But if you go like that, that means you've got Stanton captain.
Right.
Or someone else that's got hair.
Or someone else that's got hair. Who are you going to have captain this week?
Swanee.
Swanee? Nice. So get out. You got a swan. Put the swan out.
I'm going to be confused by Roy.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah, you will be. But
Who are you
I'm going Swan vice Pendles.
Right, so you got to delay that slightly for me.
I did it.
Yeah, not enough. That's better, right?
Swanee, Pendles.
So that's your Swanee. I reckon a bit of this might happen this week.
Whoa.
Rain on the Pendle.
Rain on Pendles, yeah, that's a worry.
Well, we've seen this before. Ablett. We've seen rains on Ablett. Hasn't been good.
Yep.
So.
What about Selwood?
Yeah, he's
Rain
just
on me.
someone else with hair.
Yeah, we've seen that.
You need a buddy.
Bad result.
You need a friend. Boyd, you got to go Boyd captain. Just give us that one across the crowd. Boyd. And if you're going to go Coxroy, yep, a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I like it. Another guy you can go this week who is going to be very good is our mate Tom Rockcliffe.
Yeah, come on,
We're going
Rocky.
to catch up with Rocky up there. Now, the signal for Rocky is it's like rock, scissors, rock.
So that's Rocky. Actually,
So,
I'm changing.
what?
You're going to have to.
Big
Oh,
soft.
I reckon you need to go.
No.
I can't. I'm 80th, man.
Nah, I'm not with him. Don't you read Calvin's captain stock?
How about Supercoach? Could risk him in that.
What?
What? You talk some nonsense.
Right, okay, sorry.
Anyway, so Rocky should be good because Griffin had 149 on Collingwood
Yep.
and Cross had 124 on last time.
Oh.
But you got to stick with the Swan on the condition that he doesn't get the tag, but he's a 25% chance of getting it. Pendles, right? Oh, big chance of getting it.
Sorry. No one could see that because I put up your bloody little logo. So we've got there Swanee at 1. I reckon most people will do that. That'll be good. So, yeah, V8.
No Ablett in there, was there?
Albert
Really?
comes in at number 4.
Oh, did he?
He did, yeah.
Comes in at number 4. I wasn't that sure if he was going to play. And his numbers when he comes back from an injury or a bye actually aren't that good. 96, 83, 92, 106.
He probably explained that in the article that you haven't read.
I have read it.
I haven't.
Yeah, I've got a road
I
to
just wanted to.
Calvin, round 2 is after a bye. All right, back. That's what I said, you dickhead. Like, Jesus.
You specified that.
Anyway.
You captain.
No, it makes me angry.
No. Okay. Shit.
Have a look at a couple of injuries.
Oh, we've got some injuries and issues. You can whack your hat off.
Yeah, well, we've talked about it already, really, with Goodsy and who to go to with Goods. But what about the ruck hell? We talked about ruck
This is a
carnage
joke.
last week.
Ruck
And then
hell.
McAvoy. Now, we've had our spit at GWS, like why cover this up when you're a bottom 14? But McAvoy is a 4 to 6 week injury that they knew about during the week. They named him.
I got a couple of little sneaky tweets too.
Did you?
Direct message tweets, and I thought, ooh, they must be true.
Wow.
Who from?
So some people knew it.
Yeah.
Just a
boring.
tiny
Yeah.
inner sanctum
And
of
you
people.
didn't pass it on to us.
Because you don't have McElroy.
What else if I was thinking about trading him in?
Then I would have laughed at you.
Yeah.
You would have done it too.
Well, I would have told you if I knew, but I don't know all the info.
No, I actually knew it after lockout. So I didn't really know it.
But what about that?
that's the
That
thing.
is so crap.
Must be
Yeah.
a
People-
secret green vest club that he's got.
Actually, there is not, I'm going to say something, there is not enough respect shown for DT coaches at the moment. I've already said, I lost freaking sleep this week.
Yeah.
That's not healthy.
And so
People need to, you know, be a bit more open with information when it's there.
they do.
They knew McAvoy was out.
They
Or
did.
McElroy, as some people call him. They knew he was out. Just pass on the information.
That's all we can ask.
Is that going to help you win the match?
No.
That you're pretending he's playing?
Really, it angers me.
Craziness.
Doesn't it?
How many rucks have been out then for a game this year?
Too rucking many.
Sandy.
Well, we know.
Mumford. Couple. Mumford.
Yeah.
They
Um,
screwed us. Well, those
Nick Nat.
rookie rucks. Nick Nat last week as well.
both the rookies.
Has the Berg missed a game yet?
Bergs is out, dude.
Oh, he's dead. Well, he's gone.
He's
Yeah,
got
see,
a
there's
bloody
another one.
tombstone next to him.
Yeah, Bergs is out.
God.
It's been
You actually
Goldie,
Goldie,
Goldstein.
yeah.
If you actually try to name rucks that have played, he's probably your best bet.
Well,
Yeah.
Cruz has been
yeah,
out.
okay.
No, but he's
I've got a
back-
question
oh,
for
has
you.
he been out
No,
as
he
well?
hasn't. He had that.
Because he had this
He
knee
nearly
injury.
did.
I was talking about that today. Naming him out with a knee injury.
Mm.
Okay. Oh no, supporters will probably be. And I'm not thinking dream team. Oh shit, our number one draft pick guy, Ra, injured. That's not good for our club. Oh, he's like bloody Nazareth. Is that the one that walked again?
That's a good.
Oh, Jesus.
As I said to Roy during the week, I was going to buy a Gold Coast membership.
Yeah.
This week, and I thought, oh, why? What's the point of buying it when Abbott's not going to be there for 4 weeks? So I didn't.
Oh, see,
Good.
there you go.
You cost yourself a membership. I
Stupid.
wouldn't lie about stuff like that.
You wouldn't. No, that is a bloody joke, but the ruck department has been horrific.
Yep.
I've got a question for you. Dean Cox,
Yep.
playing well under his average,
Yep.
Mhm.
gone down a lot in value,
When's his buy?
but played every game. Is he,
First, I think. Don't
you know, is he one of the best ruck picks? Yes, he is.
First week buy.
Yeah,
Upgrade.
you could jump on him,
target.
but then do you jump on a guy that's the age of him and hasn't been getting the numbers on the
And
board?
Is
his
it that
numbers
bad,
will drop,
though?
his
I
numbers
don't
will drop
think
again
that.
when Nick Nat
Yeah,
comes
they're not
back.
great.
Nick Nat is just ripping it up.
Yeah, he's a friggin' jet. So
Yeah.
anyway, what other injuries have we got at the moment?
They're our biggest.
Yeah, we talked
They are
about
biggest.
Goodsy. Goodsy's big. I think people are all a bit. up
And we've
about
already covered Ablett.
Anyone copping Twitter questions?
Well, let's have a look though, and this is probably the biggest DT issue of the week. The horse. The horse. That's what he looks like. If you don't know what he looks like, he's a veteran.
Yep.
The old K horse. He's a bloody mature age rookie. He came in, he's been upgraded, he's played his 2 games, he's averaging 100.
Yeah.
Everyone's going, you've got to pick him up. He's a must-have this week. All right, here's some things about him. And this is going to be another previously on DT Talk thing, Roy.
Yes.
You named him up in January.
I did, didn't
Get
I?
on him. Here's the thing. So if you're not convinced on him, which we've seen that he can average 100 already in these first 2 games. All right, we've got a couple of things from the Waffle last year. He's played he's played 91 Waffle games from 2007 to 2011. Averaged 24 touches and 3 tackles in his 23 games last year. So durable last year. Played every game by the looks of it. So that's all. Yeah, pretty
Well,
sweet.
it was one of those episodes we did down at the pub, didn't we?
It
And I
was, yeah.
said, we can be 100% confident starting this guy on the ground
Yeah.
that we're not going to get rookie-type scores.
Yeah, exactly.
And that has happened, unfortunately. It's a bit later than...
So here's
we
some
thought.
questions about that while Calvin's out having a pee.
Yeah.
Right. Does he come on and play on your ground ahead of anyone this week?
Yes, he does.
He does.
And do you know what adds massive
Oh.
concern to this?
The J-Mac, he's probably playing for him. Whoop. Bloody hell. And why?
Do you know why? Because he's named last on the bench.
Shit.
Okay, do you know why I think we don't have to be overly concerned about this?
Why?
Because he was named there last week as well.
Okay.
We do have the added worry that Ablett is back.
Yep.
Ablett is back. He hasn't played with Ablett yet. Does that mean we don't need him, his big body in there now? We can sit him on the pine for a vest? I don't know. I'm starting him on the ground ahead of Magnet.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
It's massively risky, some would say, because Magnet's
Would.
never had the best.
No.
Oh, obviously, he hasn't either, but we're just talking about...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horsley will play on my ground ahead of any other rookie.
Yeah.
He's had 200 straight.
He's averaging 112.
Like,
Yeah.
How
for
can you
God's
not do
sake,
it? He's
that's
actually
ridiculous.
he's probably my third best midfielder by average.
Yeah. A guy actually tweeted me and said, "Am I stupid by making Horsley captain?" I wrote back, "Yeah, of course you are." Because
Was it Chook?
I don't know. Oh,
Because
but
he's named last.
Yeah.
He's named last.
Yeah.
Ablett's back.
yeah, but if he'd ever been best, it would have been in one of his first 2 games. But yeah, you are a bit stupid making him your captain. But based on his numbers against GWS, why not? Like, why? No, don't. But
Yeah.
it's not as stupid as it sounds.
We got excited after Magnus' first 2 games where he got 100,
Yeah.
and we threw out Barlow's name.
We did.
Now he is no Barlow.
No.
He's no Barlow.
Certainly not.
However, what about this guy? Is he potential Barlow?
He could be. He's 24. He's
I'm
played a lot.
Eagerly waiting for the submarine this
To
week.
see if it happens.
Yeah.
I
I
don't think it will. There's no
Well,
way it will.
You're the man that writes it.
Yeah, he won't be.
Right.
He
Oh,
won't
good.
be. I will
Pressed
not
yet?
place him there. He won't be.
No.
Did you see him last week?
No.
Boom shakalaka!
He was good.
Welcome to the AFL. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so then the other issue is, how much of a must-have is he to get in this week? My question is, would you trade Magnet to him?
Yes,
Yep.
without a doubt.
No, I'm not.
Who are you trading him to?
I'm going Shield because I have a massive number of round 1 buys.
Right.
I've got keepers, Rocky and Boyd.
Yep.
Got Shield, McDonald, Magna. Now here's my, some may say, stupid, interesting thing. Shield's playing, McDonald's not.
Right.
And I'm getting rid of Shield over McDonald.
Right.
It's just, there's nothing wrong with that unless you have to. If you have to deliberately cover something, then you obviously wouldn't do it. What about you, though, Doc? If you had the choice, if you didn't have that buy issue,
Yep.
who would you go, Shield or Magna?
Magna.
Yeah, Shield's got a little bit more growth, and a lot of people may ask.
They
At
both do, I suppose.
At least-
No, but if you have a look at their break-evens,
Yeah.
it's quite significantly different. Shield's last few weeks have outscored Magna's easily.
Yeah.
He had 88, Magna had something else, 60 maybe.
He's
something.
starting to
His
hit
breakout
60.
is still pretty low.
Shield's been
He's like,
pumping out.
there's growth. There's
Yeah.
growth.
Oh, there's growth out of two of them, but Shield's got the most.
Yeah.
Like, really,
They're the exact same price,
really,
basically.
you could hold off 2 weeks and get Zorko. And
That's right.
You'll make a shitload more money.
And this is
Whichever one you choose.
But
and
this
this
was-
is where, my thing is working out like that. I'm blessed that I've got Adam Kennedy there. He's a no-brainer. His break-even is about 50, so it's pretty easy to dump.
Oh, you're lucky.
I
You got
lose
so
my
much shit.
I know. I lose my dual position because of it, but it's temporarily because we've got Zorko. You know, you'll shield down to Zorko or Magna down to Zorko in a couple of weeks' time,
Yeah.
and you get that
But
level.
my
Hey,
thing
do you know
is,
what worries
So
me there?
Couch was still not in, was he?
No.
what worries you, Ads?
What worries me is Zorko. We're all excited about him, but I reckon a lot of people are in a similar position to me.
Yeah.
He is a round 1 buy.
Yeah,
So he's a walking donut for that 1 round.
yeah, but he's a
Is
must-have.
anyone
and
worried
some-
about that?
Well, for me, he's a must-have because he will be my dual position link.
Because dual
Right.
position can help you with that.
I have
It
been,
can, but it wouldn't for me there.
yeah,
No, it just
I've been
mix
waiting
and
for
match
him to come
donuts.
along. But he's one of these guys that I'm
Beans in
talking
your
about.
midfield and stuff.
Yeah, I can already do that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think it works for me.
Zorko's one of these guys, one of the rookies I've been talking about as one of the reliable rookies. Treloar,
Yep.
Zorko, and Horsley are all in that category. Okay, and even Lockie Neal, if you want to be chucking him in there.
Yeah.
These guys are the last group of rookies that are coming through that you probably even would have started with if you could have. So we're lucky that they didn't, and now they're coming through when the other players have now peaked. You've got to get on them.
Yeah.
Cash in, get on them, because later on, you're going to be trying to grab rookies from other teams that are coming through like, oh shit, he's coming in, but will he keep playing and that? These guys will keep playing quite regularly, maybe 80% of the games for the rest of the season. So they're reliable rookies that you must jump on, I reckon.
Right, fair call.
Cool.
So I reckon.
So I'm nearly, even though it would be giving you a guaranteed donut first buy round in that spot to go with all the other donuts, maybe over the course of the year because of how much you'll make, it's still worth it.
I think it is because other people will go, oh no, I don't like that because of my buys, and they'll fuss over their buys maybe a little too much.
Yeah.
And in the long run, grab a rookie called bloody Billy Williams, bring him into your team.
Paper talk.
And paper talk, bring him in just because he's playing one game and you need to cover it and you're not sure.
So, yep.
You know, but a reliable rookie is worth their weight in gold.
Yeah.
And at the moment, the last group of them are about to come through, and Zorko will be the last, and you need to get on it.
Okay, fair call.
Cool. All right, boys, go to your phones. Let's find some tweets.
Rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and a popping and a singing his song.
That was a good rant.
Sorry.
What you just missed? I thought that was going.
Dog just farted.
It went straight to him, and he bloody went on all about. Oh my god! Right, go now, Cal. If you remember what you were talking about.
Tweet I got earlier today is why is Boyd in your top 5? And I'll tell you it in a minute. But look, I can't tell you why everyone isn't in my bloody top 5. I don't have all day. Anyway, he should be all right, Boyd, against North. He's at Etihad. He is coming off a 94 that he had last week, though. He's only averaged 98 in his last 3 games. He averages 118 against North in his last 3. I'm expecting from Boyd about a 120. But as captain, my boy Swanee, I think this week can get around the 140. So, Boyd, if I had a top 6, he would have been in it. He's still a good choice. Over to you.
All right, quick one there. DT Connor wants to know, Taylor Adams for Kennedy in the forward line. Should he do that? Well, I like that trade pretty much because Taylor Adams has been good. I was playing against him last week.
Oh, right. Yeah, good call. That's what I was going to answer. No, it's a different person. But
oh, right.
So,
and I highlighted a couple of things in here. He averaged 103 last year in the TAC Cup, so that's pretty good. 74 during the AFL Champs, but he's been a good, solid player. And he started off like a house on fire last weekend. I was bloody walk along, check the scores as you do every 2 minutes. And I was playing against Taylor Adams, and I think he was well over 50 at half time, so he was looking good. Yeah, there's a question. Roy, you got one?
Yeah, well,
That
I'll tell you
question?
what, no, apart from that one, which I worked out what I was going to say. The amount of tweets I'm getting here directed towards the submarine for me to pass on to him about Horsley.
Yep.
Now we've covered that. I'm saying no, he won't be, but there is that obvious concern of Ablett Riscatelli. So I'm saying don't worry about that. Another one I'm getting is Zorko sub. Yeah, actually that's all I'm getting. Submarine talk, which I've covered. So
all right, I've got an interesting one here. Do we still think Pendles is going to score well if he gets a tag from Reigns? And that question was from Jordo Shah.
108 if tagged.
Yeah, look, it's not going to be a big score like it is. As I said, he held Ablett to 97, Joel Selwood to 69. I still think Pendles is good for 110.
Yeah.
But then there's a chance that Pendles won't get the tag, and therefore he's going to get a 140.
Right.
All right, I've got one here that I can answer. Steele or Stevie J, I'm saying for consistency, I would get Steele.
So
I think he's actually a potential well over 100 average, where I don't think Stevie J is that this year.
No, Stevie J will average 100 by getting his 120s, then 80s. I think Steele's consistently between,
you'll be happy with
90 to 110.
Ben Crawford says, I look like the Vin of old with my new haircut.
Hey!
Okay, thanks, Ben.
All right.
Other than that, I haven't got any other.
We've got a competition.
Oh, yeah, there is. Competition. Calvin, that's your little domain.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to bring it up.
All right, here's a little picture. You ready? There you go.
Sweet.
Win a $60 voucher.
All right, so this week, make sure you obviously answer through Twitter, so you go at DT Talk. And just quietly, next week, if you don't follow Archie or Meathead, next week I think you need to at them in both of your in the answer.
No, make him do it now.
All right, you've got about...
Oh, shit, what is their thing?
You've got a couple of seconds.
Don't do it.
Don't do it?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it like at Archie Clothing? I'm pretty sure that's it.
All right, we won't do it this week. Next week, you need to follow Archie. So you need to go at Archie. And next week, you need to go at Meathead in the
whatever
same
their whole thing is.
Yeah. Right, so you got about a week to get that under control.
It's Archie Clothing.
Right.
At Archie Clothing.
The other one's at Meathead, is it?
MEATHEAD. Meathead. I think it's Meathead _shop.
Anyway, don't do it. You don't have to do it this week.
Do it
right?
though, but it doesn't matter.
Next week, you need to follow them both, as well as obviously DT Talk, and you need to add them both in the answer.
Right.
Anyway,
That's easy.
this week, you just need to at DT Talk the answer to this question.
This is a tough one.
It is a tough one, and this week we're going to stitch a few people up.
Wow.
According to the greatest article on DT Talk,
The golden stubby that I...
no, what is not the golden stubby? Calvin's captains, according to Calvin's captains, what does Rockcliffe average in his last 2 games against Collingwood?
Right.
So at that answer to DT Talk,
There's
and
an
it's
answer.
got to be to the nearest decimal place. So get your calculator out because you're going to need to use it.
Oh.
I've given you 2 scores.
It's to 1 decimal.
1 decimal place, sorry. So I've given you 2 scores that Rocky has had against Collingwood in his last 2 games. I want that averaged and sent to at DT Talk. Thanks to our friends at Archie and our boys at
Right, we
Meathead.
have
And
some answers coming in,
Yep.
some wrong ones.
Yep.
Oh, they've just gone boom.
The
They've
first
just
one
had-
there. Hang on, I'll just do a little refresh on that.
let the
little
dog
puppy.
do it. He's searching.
It
through.
is. Congratulations, Matt Craig. At Matt Craig DT, you are the man. Congratulations, you have won yourself
A $60 voucher. It's an
$60.
Archie voucher, and I'll
Well,
send you the
he
contact
must
later.
have the quickest internet connection in history.
So, mate, we will send you a tweet later on tonight.
That's- Matt
it's-
Craig, I think he's. Is he coming to beers this weekend?
I think he might be.
I think he is.
Well, I hope you wear your Archie shirt, mate. $60 voucher coming to you. You need to go to the Meathead store to buy it. I will send you the details of what you need to do. The correct answer obviously was 113.5. Rocky had 123 and 104 in his last 2 games against Collingwood.
Yeah, quite a few people got that right. I like Jake Holding. He wrote to us, wouldn't have a clue. So thanks for sticking
Thanks for your effort, mate.
Good work, dude. Yeah, well, that's pretty much all
It
we've
is.
got there. Let me just get... Yeah, so thank you, Archie and Meathead, for that. Good on you guys. Don't forget also this Saturday, there we are. There's the details. Make sure you get along from about 2 o'clock on Saturday when we are on tour.
It's going to be that much fun.
We're going to have a
We've got
ball
so
up there.
many TTs that game
It's
as
gonna
well.
be
Really,
awesome.
It'll be great, and we'll hopefully add some good stuff for the episode next week too.
Yeah.
So if you get on board that, so
Next week,
yeah,
are you going to wear a little vest over your green top again?
I'll see what I can do. I might pull out a nice little.
He's
necklace or
much
something.
nicer when he's got it partly
Isn't it?
covered.
That's what I'm saying. We need to
Embrace
embrace
it. Embrace it. That's what you want to do. I've embraced the vest. It's
Well-
like saying I'm embracing going bald by wearing a hat. That's what I'm doing. I'm
No, it's
embracing
not.
it.
It's nothing like it. It's just-
Who knows? All right. Thanks for watching. Watch the credits. Then after the credits, you can watch the whole version of the
Toot Toot
fantastic
Chugga
Toot
Chugga.
Toot Chugga Chugga if you have not watched that
That's a
before.
good song.
Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
Kick it for me one time.
We're off to the pub.
See ya.
See ya.
Toot toot chugga chugga big red car. We'll travel near, we'll travel far. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car. We're gonna ride the whole day long. Calvin's in the back seats, playing his guitar. Calvin's in the back seat. He's no chance to win the car. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car. We'll travel near, we'll travel far. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car. We're gonna ride the whole day long. Warnie's in the back seat. He's having a little kip. Warnie's in the back seat. His team is really shit. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car. We'll travel near, we'll travel far. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car. We're gonna ride the whole day long. Chopper hates his players, and that's why I'm not happy. Toot toot, chugga chugga, big red car. We'll travel near, we'll travel far. Toot toot, chugga chugga, big red car. We're gonna ride all day long. Roy's in the front seat. He's sculpted like a star. Roy's in the front seat. He's our chance to win the car. Toot toot, chugga chugga, big red car. We'll travel near, we'll travel far. Toot toot, chugga chugga, big red car. We're gonna ride the whole day long. Toot toot, chugga chugga, big red car. We'll travel near, we'll travel far.